boys and girls. This video is particularly for 5th graders. I may share it with some of my 4th and 6th graders as well. We may get a chance to do this before Halloween in our music classes. But I wanted to go over all the parts. This is for the song Skin and Bones, and we are going to accompany the song with Orff instruments, which would include xylophones, glockenspiels, congas, and also the recorder for 4th grade as well, and some chimes as well. So it's got a lot of parts to it, so I wanted to go over each part and explain this, especially if you had to miss the previous class. I want you to be able to join us and catch up when we do it in music class these next few weeks before Halloween. So first of all, the song Skin and Bones goes like this. There was an old woman, all skin and bones. Ooh, she lived down by the old graveyard. Ooh, one night she thought she'd take a walk. Ooh, she walked down by the old graveyard. Ooh, she saw the bones a-lying around. Ooh, she went to the closet to get a broom. Ooh, she opened the closet and boo! Was the last part. Okay, so just so you know, our song is in 6/8 time. 6/8 tells us there's 6 beats in a measure, and the 8th note gets the beat. Okay, so as I was singing, there was a pickup. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 5, and then the 6th note is on the pickup. So that's what the pickup is for. So that's how you would count the rhythm pattern. Dotted quarter notes are equivalent to 3/8 notes, and so that's why you often see dotted quarter notes, and a dotted half note is actually equivalent to 5/8 notes, because the 6th one here is on the pickup. Okay, the first part that I teach everyone is either the recorder part, or we can play it if we don't do recorders in class like my 5th graders, we would do it on the glockenspiel. So first of all, on the recorder, always hold the recorder in your left hand. Okay, so this is my left hand, putting my thumb on the back hole, and my first finger in the left hand on the first hole is B, and that's my first pitch on the ooh. Ooh. It's B-A-G-E. And this is a little tricky because we have to add 2 fingers at the same time to get our low pitch E. It sounds like this. And you would play that each time it comes to that part in the song. Every time the oohs, the recorder would play that. B-A-G-E. If you're playing the recorder, make sure to tongue the mouthpiece by stopping and starting the flow of air with each pitch. I'm saying ta, ta onto the mouthpiece as I play, and hold those fingers very firmly over the holes so that no air escapes. If air escapes, then you're not going to get the correct pitch that you want. If you don't have a recorder, or if you have a recorder at home, of course you can play that, but if in class when we don't have a recorder, we're going to use the glockenspiel, which again, it's the same exact pitches. Okay, so I have B, A, and G, and the notes are written right on the bars, and I removed a couple of bars just to help the students out. So again, that can be played instead of the recorder, and that would be on the ooh part or recorder part of that song. The next instrument is the alto xylophone. That's what AX stands for. The alto xylophone only plays for the first 2 full measures, the pickup in the first 2 measures. And I have an alto xylophone right here. I'm just going to move my camera down so you can see. Again, I have removed all the bars that are not necessary for this song to help out the students, just for time's sake. This part starts on an E, a low E, E, G, E, G, E, G, A, E. It imitates the vocal line. Okay, and again, back up here, I was just pointing and I didn't realize you couldn't see. If you can see, without the glare there, it's the third line down. Okay? E, G, E, G, E, G, A, E. And that would be the alto xylophone part. Do it one more time so you can see. And that would play each time. Okay, so that's the alto xylophone. The next line down, right here, is the congas and the wind chimes. So you can use any type of drum really, but these are the congas. Okay, because I'm holding it, I'm just going to use one hand. You can use both hands. Again, in 6/8, we have on the second and third measures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once you hit the 4, you don't play on 5 and 6 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would sound like this with the music. There was an old woman, all skin and bones. And then on the ooh part, we would have the chimes play. So someone would play the chimes. Ooh. And it's very hard to keep the chimes completely still until you play. Sometimes I have you put it up against your skin or your clothing so it doesn't make sound. And when you play the ooh, because the ooh starts on a high pitch and goes to low, I would have you start on the high or the short bar and move to the low bar. And just let it ring for those final 3 measures in the music right here where the chimes play. All right, so that was the congas and the chimes. And next we have the bass xylophone part. Now the bass xylophone is a rather large instrument. I only have one of them. And just so you can see the bass xylophone here. Okay, I'm kneeling on the floor and it's quite large. So we only are going to play E, B, and E on this instrument. The rhythm is a little tricky on the sheet music. And again, if you want to look back up at the part on the screen here, we start on the second measure, so there's no pickup. E, B, E, B, E, B, E, E, B, E, B, E, B, E. Unlike the other parts in this song, this line is performed throughout the whole piece, even during the oohs. So it is kind of tricky to keep that rhythm pattern going while all the other instruments are playing, but students manage to do a pretty good job at least trying to do it. So it sounds and looks like this. And play it again. So if I was to count that, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you would do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the end of it. So it skips around from E, B, E, B, E, B, E, E, B, E, B, E, B, E. And it's playing during the melody, of course. There was an old woman, all skin and bones. Ooh, like that. And I don't mind. The students can improvise if they don't get the rhythm exactly. They try to do it so it sounds good in the song. And that's always part of performing music. We improvise. So that's the bass xylophone part, and there's one more part in the music, and it's the very last piece here, and it's contrabass xylophone is what it is. It's a really, really low, large sound. I actually don't have that instrument. So we improvise. Sometimes I give the students low boom whackers to play, like a really large boom whacker. In this case, I thought this sounded really cool. It's a handbell, and sometimes if I need more than one student, I'll also have them play the pitch on the piano in a really low pitch because again, it's supposed to be a very low sound. But this actually sounded really good this morning when we were using it. It's all it is E all the way across, and you hold it for 6 beats. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a dotted half note, and which is a total of 6 beats. I think I told you 5 earlier, but it is the whole measure. I was thinking it needed it for the pickup, but total of 6 beats, and you play it all the way through. So it sounds something like this. There was an old woman, all skin and bones. Ooh, ooh. Ah, sometimes it sticks. Ooh, and so on. That hasn't happened on this one before. All right. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, there's a little piece that slid down. Try that again. There was an old woman, all skin and bones. Ooh, and you would do that for the whole song. Okay. Well, that's all of the parts. I hope that you can practice those at home, rhythm patterns, and just be ready for music class next week when we get a chance, because you don't know what instrument you're going to play. So you may be selected to play one of these. So I hope that helps. Enjoy the song. Also, I did attach a link that you can sing along with a recording of the song. So check that out too. Bye.